Hello. Today I just wanted to play some Fantastic Frontier and do some rambling. Just play a bit of the game, walk around, see the ropes. I don't know if you know or whatnot, but this is my first video I've ever made. Just yeah, I wanted to have some fun with it, and we'll see what we can get up to. Fantastic Frontier, there's a lot of stuff you can do in it. A lot of the time, especially endgame players, if you've already done all the farming and whatnot, you just kind of run around and enjoy the space, I guess. There's been a big update in the works for about, I don't know, 5-6 years now. It's pretty exciting. There's two developers that are mainly responsible for this game, SpectraBlocks and Gobocelli, and they've come up with some really cool ideas that I don't think any other Roblox game has really thought of before. They have a lot of interesting weapons, mobs, houses, lore, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. There's a lot to do, so you won't get bored easily. It's a little hard to get into just because you don't really know what you're doing or where you're going, but once you get past the start, you'll start to love it. If you love getting loot, if you love getting rare stuff, random drops, you love this game. There's tons to it, tons of spots to go to. It may seem small at the start, maybe large. Definitely large, actually. When you get into the game first, you have absolutely no clue where you go. Like, oh, it just looks like I'm in the middle of nowhere right now, but you get used to it as you go. Any gameplay you see here, it's end game, so I wouldn't expect to live up to whatever's happening right away. But with enough time, you'll get used to it and right in there. Everyone else, community's awesome. There's tons of people to ask any questions that you want. Everyone's been playing for a long time for the most part, so they'll be able to answer anything you've got, really. You kind of just, yeah, I think the best thing to do at the start, like when you start out, is just explore. Don't really be afraid if you die, because you can get everything back in this game pretty well. There are some things that you obviously don't want to die with. Don't be too worried. It's not too stressful. So this is Topple Town, if you wanted to know. This will be your starting town. You'll spawn in here, and you'll have all the starting gear. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, right. This is the main place, I guess, the hub, and this is where you sell your stuff. You sell to this guy. If you got anything to sell, you'll see it here, and you'll be able to sell it for a certain amount of gold. Gold's very useful in this game to buy everything you really want: weapons, armor, clothes, items, whatever you feel. There's a clothing seller in here, and they sell different cosmetics. Some do have different stat differences, and they reset, like the shops mostly reset in the morning, like in-game morning. I think it's like 15 minutes per morning and 5 or 10 minutes during night, something like that. This is the seed seller. They sell a bunch of different seeds that you'll need for different things while you play, depending on what you're doing. I think the latest update was the Ratboy Nightmare, which is this guy over here. And if you go into him, if you talk to him, you'll go into his kind of mind. There's some cool stuff in here. This is where you can do this early game for some money. You'll find these Ratboy tokens just around the world. Just these little coins that you can pick up, and they sell for 1,000 each, 1,000 gold each, and there's hundreds of them, so you'll be able to find them everywhere. This is the deli. You can sit down here, and if you pick long wait for your meal, the sauce bottle will change color, and the better color it goes, the better loot you'll get generally. You can still get bad stuff, but it's lower chance. But in here, you will get lost. It is like a rat maze in here. And there's these little colored doors as you can see up there. They will be locked for you unless you press some buttons. There'll just be these little colored buttons. I'll actually go show you one now. Just a little easy one for you at the start. And anyone can get in here no matter where you are in the game. You just have to go talk to the rat boy. If you go in here, through this door, and behind this bookcase, you can just press E on it to open it up. You'll see this little button here, this little orange button. You can press it in, and that will open the orange door. I forget where that is, but you'll have that unlocked now, so you'll be able to go through that door. Also, if you see under here, you see that little red bottle? Actually, model that they were going to use before that they got to the current one. That's a little Easter egg for you. So before they got to that, they were going to use the other one. But yeah, through the Rat Boy's nightmare is like this whole area. You'll find tons of stuff. Oh, this is orange stuff. There's a seller in here. He sells pretty good armor and some coins in there as well. In here, you'll need one of these. I don't actually have it on me. There's a member's key card that you need to get in there, and there's another seller in there. So yeah, any door with a light, you'll need the specific colored button for it. But they're scattered around. You'll probably need to watch a tutorial on how to get them, or if you just want to find them all, you can just do that. It's, yeah, go at your own pace sort of thing. If you don't care for spoilers and whatnot, then you can just find them yourself. It's not terribly hard, but it's also not easy, you know. I will show you guys one thing. So as I was saying about that update that's gonna come out eventually, hopefully it's soon-ish, but I'm not too sure. There's an infinite sight glitch. It's been different over a few different patches, like changed, made it a bit easier, harder. But this is the current one that's in the game now. It'll let you see the entire map, everything. Doesn't matter if it's out of bounds, whatnot. It'll let you see the whole thing. I'll show you now. So you want to press E on him and talk to him, and then reset. And then if you just joined the server and you haven't died yet, you won't get the farewell screen. So then you want to reset again, like that, and you'll get the farewell screen. And you just gotta wait through this a little bit. And you'll have to buy this house, which you can go in here and talk to the guy in there. And it costs 100k, so it's not terribly hard to get. But you want to press E on this, and then your name. Oh, not your name. I take that back. You want to press on this text here. You just want to click and get rid of it twice, and just wait around. It'll play some audio, and you'll hear yourself getting teleported. You just gotta wait for that. Black screen, and press Q for your inventory, and you'll be able to click your name up here. And once you click it, exit out of your inventory, and press E on the door, and you will now be able to see the entire map. So this is what most of the game looks like. Obviously there's some things that you can't see just based on them being in different areas and whatnot, but this is the main island. This is the frontier, basically. So this is a really easy way to learn the map. If you don't care about spoilers and whatnot, it's probably the easiest way. It lets you farm things pretty easy as well. If you just want to aim for certain things, like you see a mob in the distance, you can see it instead of having the fog there. It's really useful for just playing around and farming, learning the map, so you're not wandering aimlessly. Over here is Blackrock Mountain, and there's a boss in here. Like I said, there's pretty crazy stuff. I'm not gonna spoil any bosses yet, but tons of fun stuff to do. There's mainly just on like topics, I guess. There's mainly 4 classes. You got melee, magic, ranged, and tank. Tank kind of ties in with melee a little bit, but you can go full tank and basically not die. There's a couple things that'll kill you in the game, but not many. Um, and you'll find cool stuff like that, like pole bear, kind of rare sometimes. You won't see them too often, but they can drop some pretty cool stuff. And you might have noticed me picking up those little glowing things around the map. Those are fireflies, and I would recommend that you save up 150 of them. It seems like a lot, but trust me, you'll get them just as you play. But if you get 150 of them and turn them into Stick, he's like an old wizard guy. If you get 150 of them, you'll get a pretty good reward. You can get really good stuff, and you can get pretty okay stuff. But saving up 150 is ideal, because the lower tiers, I think 50 and 75, no, 50 and 100, yeah, those don't give as good rewards. They can still give you good stuff, but it's not worth wasting 100 if you get something really bad, you know? So you may as well get the 150. But yeah, that's one way of getting good gear, is just by doing that. And I just kind of wanted to make this my first video because I really like this game and I wish more people would play it. I think it's up to like 20 players daily. Sometimes it spikes to like 50, but it used to be a lot bigger back when the updates were still rolling out. They did an Easter collab once that I think had like 30,000 people playing at a time. It was pretty cool being able to like see new faces, but oftentimes when you get online now, you'll see a lot of the same faces, which is nice. You know, you get to meet a lot of people and kind of go on the journey together. But yeah, it's definitely, when the update drops, trust me, I'll be playing this a lot. And I think everyone else will be too. I think news will spread around pretty quick that that the updates finally come out, and I think everyone's gonna be playing it. So you may as well get started now, or just wait. There's an option. You can just wait till the update drops. Just yeah, just to be as confused as the rest of us, I guess. Um, so I don't know when that's coming out, but it should be soonish. And I think I'll leave it here for now. I think that was a good start, maybe. We'll see. But I hope you guys have had a good day, a good evening, and hope you have a good night. See ya.